That was the tree in the trail to Bigfoot.
This one.
Me and Mark standing opposite one another. Yeah. That is the tree on the home page that stood there for like 10 years of me and Mark standing opposite each other, that tree right there. Because I remember seeing the big palmetto, cabbage palm. It's grown some more, but wow.
It has damage.
Wow, it's got damage up there.
It's quiet today.
Something's been chewing it up. Yeah, and when we did it, this was all underwater.
Yeah.
And
remember, I took the photo.
And you took the photo.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the fungus all on the trees. Nice. See those big orange dots on the trees? Wow. I actually got a mosquito flying around me. I'm gonna walk in here a little more and see if I see anything. Looks like it's pretty open. Yeah, my girl, she's probably wondering why she's waiting on me. So she decided to come out and get me. That's a good girl.
I told her to find you.
Oh, she did too. Yeah.
I told her to find you.
Yeah, that's a good girl.
All right, good girl.
Yep. She said, I'm tired of waiting on Grandpa. I'm tired of waiting on Grandpa. Let's go find him.
We saw a hunter's chair too. We found one.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
There's a hunter's chair out here.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
No, you have to stand still and then
You can find it, yeah.
you can find all kinds of stuff.
Mosquitoes coming back.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm really bad at introducing myself to new viewers, but my name is Chris, and this is Beata that's been with me, and that's Indy, the dog. And we've been coming to the Green Swamp for actively bigfooting out here since 2014. And we've really captured a lot of amazing things that's happened out here. Extremely crazy stuff. You'd have to go through a lot of the videos to be able to see some of the stuff. But it's a journey that we've been on. And we've had a lot of other people that's been on the journey along with us. And mainly which Mark's no longer with us no more. He's moved on. But the channel Where's the chair? Yeah, they're overlooking this part probably.
Stand where I'm standing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see it?
Yeah, I see it now, yeah. They're overlooking some of these open areas.
Well, I wonder if they're feeding it. You know what I mean?
Well, if they're baiting, that's illegal.
Yeah, I know.
And if one hunter comes out here and sets up a station like this, it will utterly and completely destroy the area of activity. Completely. Right here, just like that. See it? This is a no-go in Bigfooting. It will destroy, completely destroy activity in your areas. I wish hunters would realize that, because the woods aren't just for hunting. Some of us like to explore and do, I hate using that word, research, but that's what a lot of people call it. And connecting dots, looking at what evidence you can find. That's what it's all about, and experiencing the phenomena that happen to you.
I didn't see no horns from the pond.
No, they're not baiting. It's just a hunter's chair for someone to overlook some of these trail areas where deer go. Indy's a good indication if anything's been in this area. A lot of, if you notice, you see a lot of deadfall trees, snapped at the root system, right off the bottom. That one, if you look at that one, how it's wrapped around the tree. You know, you look at that and you're like, well, how does it pull back and get wrapped up in between itself like this? You know, you ask yourself, well, how does it end up doing that? And the wind can do some pretty incredible things when these trees are under a lot of stress and they're getting whipped around. And you know, and then unless, of course, it starts becoming to add structure to it, then and it's things that you want to consider. Is it made by something with intelligence? You know, as opposed to just, as opposed to Mother Nature. Oh, it's an X?
Yeah,
We're right here?
Yeah, right here. When you stand here.
Oh, it's on a tree branch. Yeah.
This one grew crooked, and then this one leaned.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely the wind knocking it down.
Yeah, but when you stand right in front, because Indy took me over here.
Indy took you here.
In front, and I'm like, wow, there's an X right behind me.
So Indy brought you here.
Yeah, but see,
And then
it's a total natural.
and then we see an X.
Totally natural X.
And it's nonetheless it's interesting because the dog brought you here.
Yeah. Want to go up here?
The elevation goes up, but I think it's going to hit palmettos, which is stuff I really don't want to go through. I don't want to have anything to do with palmettos. They're just full of snakes.
Okay. Well, then you want to go.
Well, not only that, but snakes have armadillos and all the stuff that'll drive her nuts.
Want to go down there, or you want to return?
Well, we can kind of like meander like in a circle and head back out.
Okay.
Like that. Maybe just watch where you're going on your feet.
Well, I am. I have to watch my feet. Come on, this way. Up. Good.
I tell you, the thing that, the thing to the left, that sound came from over here. Hold on. Yeah, that tree looks interesting, but to the left of that, it looks like someone's butthole. Like somebody's bent over. Look at that. There it is right there. It looks like someone has bent over backwards and you can see their rear end.
I've never seen this.
No, I have to honestly say, I don't think there's another one.
Yeah, they're all in this area. I wonder what happened. Oh, look down there, the big ones. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Down there, it's like in a circle. You see that?
But they're not cypress knees.
No, I know.
They're not, let me back the camera out a little bit more. They're not cypress knees either.
But that is really unique.
Look at this.
Hey!
She's going nuts over here, getting all into the scent.
Oh, nice. How lovely. Oh, but look at this. If you go around, come on this way.
That's an old cypress tree right here too, this big one. Right next to that pine tree. The pine tree's thick.
Oh, there's more down here.
That pine tree has a little bit of age to it, but it is in process of leaning way up there. And so it's a nice big thick pine, but unfortunately there's a good chance it's going to tip over. Probably the only reason why it hasn't tipped over is because it's tangled up with another tree and this other big cypress. So there's a lot of root structure hanging these guys together. A lot. And that's probably the only reason why it hasn't blown over yet. But that's a good sized cypress tree right there. And I'll just give you an indication how big it is. Hang on a second. Hold on. Okay, now you see how big it is. How broad it is compared to my torso. Yeah, it's amazing. This is a big cypress tree right here. Yeah. This one right here, this is bigger. I mean, there's no telling how old this guy is. And I believe cypress trees grow really slow too. I'm not seeing anything blazingly standing out obvious as anything intelligent. It looks like it's mostly just, damage from winds and high water. I don't have any instruments running at the time. Normally, the preference is to stand when you're going over fallen logs, fallen trees. Out here, the preference is usually you want to stand, when you cross over, you want to be on top of the log as you go over, not just step your foot over. There's so many times that you can step your foot over and you go land on a snake. And so that is the preferred method of going over these types of obstacles, because then now you have a clear view and you can look down. But I have seen it, I have been a victim myself of seeing it, as far as going over the top of logs like that and then seeing a moccasin below you or a snake below you. I have actually had that happen to me before, so I'm a firm believer in that's the best method of getting around, is if you step on the log as opposed to step over the log. Oh, I'm gonna get tripped. Hang on. It's bone dry. I thought I just heard a whistle right next to my ear. Boy, that hurricane did a number on it.
Go up there.
Yeah, we can. We can go up right up there. Okay. Go right up here. Because this is going to turn back around. She's smelling deer. There's a deer come up here and graze this area.
There's wriggling on the, whatever that is. It's like leafy,
Just watch where you step nonetheless. The good thing is there's no water here. Yeah, that'll be good for moccasins, so they're not here. It's good she picks up on scent trails. You know, there's always been a vibe to this place. Always. Sometimes it's stronger and sometimes it's not. But there's always been this there's something with this area. Oh, it's always been in this area.
Look at that.
Yeah.
She got it.
I hope she didn't lick on it.
See it?
Yeah, she smelled it.
I wonder what poop that is.
I don't know. Not
Fresh?
a poop expert. Probably deer.
I think it's this way, right?
Yeah, you gotta go to the right of that log. I'm gonna go up higher on the camera. Okay, right now it's at least 8 or 9 feet up. This area has always been, since I have ever come out here, it's always been something special to it. And sometimes it's either very amped up, amplified, and other times it's not. But you seem to always get a vibe in this area. And that when you get in those kind of feelings, that's when you're in the right areas. Let me catch up with Beata. Yeah, I gotta watch all this debris, but I think Beata went through this way. I do not have my snake boots on. That's something I don't appreciate. it's like, you know, you expect a T-Rex to come stomping through that stuff. Look at this. And just think if you had water flowing through it. The hurricane last one, it brought a lot of water, a lot of wind, and it really damaged the area because too much water made the ground become obviously too wet. The ground became obviously too wet, and then the problem was that the winds hit opposite, and the winds coming in were going, the trees were pushing this way, and that starts loosening up the root structure, and then as it passes, the winds became the exact opposite way, and it was too much for some trees, and then they just blew over. Massive trees that you know, they're 50, 60, 70 years old at least, just gone. And then it exposes the swamp to more heat and more light from the sky, and it creates more openings. And the canopy areas are the prime areas where we would always get action and activity, because it makes the areas darker, more spooky, the whole 9 yards, the canopied areas. So I'm out here by myself at the moment, which is a rule violation. So let me get turn around and get caught up back up with Beata. Well, look who's coming. She came back for me. She came back for me. Well, I see you're pulling to come find me. That's good. That's good. Yeah, but she came back for me. That's good. That's good, girl. And we have to really be careful over guns and the sounds of guns. It really spooks her big time as soon as she hears a rifle.
Yeah, but we don't want to make a big thing out of it.
No, we have to get her on scent trails, and then that distracts her and she gets back into the hunting mode, which is where we like her. We like her to stay in the hunting mode because that's good, because then we can use her senses. And you see her, she's smelling, she's tracking already.
Oh yeah, she's going to pull me over there.
Just be careful going back as it gets worse.
Yeah, I know.
It gets worse.
Come on.
And what she's tracking, there's deer.
There was otters, remember?
Yeah, otters, but deer definitely go through this area.
Come on. Come on, this way. There you go, you're going to take the whole tree with you.
That was funny.